Ever wondered if Uber and Ola charge more for iPhone users than Android users? It sounds like a simple question, but the answer is far from clear. Let's dive into the complicated world of app pricing algorithms and see if your device is really influencing what you pay. Recently, India's Consumer Protection Agency raised alarms over a potential pricing discrepancy between Android and iOS devices on ride hailing apps Uber and Ola. The government's Consumer Affairs Department has sent official notices to both companies asking for clarification. This comes after users across India started noticing higher fares on Apple devices compared to Android phones for similar trips at the same time. Sounds suspicious, right? Let's break it down. Over the past few months, numerous social media posts have shown screenshots comparing Uber and Ola prices on iPhones and Android phones. In most cases, the iPhone fares appeared to be higher for the same distance, time, and location. This raised an interesting theory. Apple devices are more expensive, so users might be charged more. Could this be a factor in dynamic pricing? While many users have shared their complaints, the truth is more complex. After conducting tests, the Indian Express found no consistent trend of higher pricing on iPhones. In fact, there were instances where Android users faced higher charges. So, is it just the phone that you're using? Probably not. The real culprit might be the pricing algorithms themselves. Ride hailing companies like Uber and Ola use dynamic pricing, which adjusts fares based on real time data, traffic conditions, demand, location, and even weather. So, what's actually being considered when setting your fare? Experts say the pricing isn't just about whether you're using an iPhone or an Android. There are multiple factors at play, many of which are beyond the hardware of your phone. An Uber spokesperson said in response to queries sent by the Indian Express, and I quote, "We do not set prices based on a rider's phone manufacturer. We look forward to working with the CCPA to clear up any misunderstanding." End quote. Ola had not responded at the time of publication. A deeper look into how algorithms work reveals that they're much more sophisticated. It's not just about the device, things like your age, browsing history, payment method, and even your precise location can all influence the price. Think about it. Have you ever received a targeted ad based on your online activity? That's surveillance pricing, and it's a technique that extends beyond just Uber and Ola. In the US, the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) raised concerns over companies using personal data, including browser history and mouse movements, to set prices. This practice is known as surveillance pricing, where companies tailor prices based on consumer behavior. It's likely that similar practices are happening with Uber and Ola, but here they're looking at even more complex data. Research has shown that ride hailing companies may even adjust prices based on neighborhood demographics. For instance, in Washington, D.C., a 2020 study found that higher prices were charged for rides in areas with more ethnic minorities. Though companies like Uber and Lyft denied this, it raised serious questions about how prices are set. So, are Uber and Ola charging more on iPhones than Androids? The answer is complicated. While there are reports suggesting a price difference, it's likely just one of many factors influencing fares. The reality is that these companies are using advanced algorithms that take into account a range of data points, some of which you may not even be aware of. But one thing is clear. The pricing system is not as simple as the phone you're holding. Stay tuned as investigations continue, and we will keep you updated on the latest developments.